Why does it always seem?
Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How's it going?
Good.
No, unfunny, don't use that. Please.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are in 2018. I don't know about you guys, but 2017 was just like one of these years for me, you know? It was like really like high highs and then like some hella low lows. So here's to hoping that 2018 is a little bit more like this. For the first video of 2018, I decided to do, well actually you guys decided for me to do an everyday look. I took an Instagram poll of either everyday look or brown smoky eye. You guys picked everyday look. This look is super easy and super versatile. So if you want to find out how to get it, then just keep on watching, guys. So I started with a rose hip oil as moisturizer, although this is the first day using it on my face, and I'm a little bit concerned. I'm also a little bit concerned that I just wiped away half my brow, but that's fine. I'm a little bit concerned because I have really oily skin. But anyways, we're gonna jump in. For Christmas, I got the brush set, the Jaclyn Hill Favorites brush set from Morphe, which was basically the only thing that I asked for. And I'm so glad that I did. Oh my God. I feel like they're really expensive. Like they're like $213 for like 23 or 24 brushes. But like they're really good brushes. So I mean, I don't know. Anyways, let's get started with primer. I'm gonna use the YSL Touche Eclat Blur Primer. I don't know. It blurs and it's pretty and it also smells delicious. This was a Boxing Day purchase for me. I also purchased, I purchased a couple more things. And then when I came home, I ordered what did I order? Oh, Trophy Wife from Fenty Beauty. I'm just gonna put my Makeup Forever foundation in a little dish here so that I can dip my brush in there. This is like a thick kabuki brush. It's the Morphe M439. Anyways, just dip it in, swipe it on, and get going. Anyways, I also ordered the how do you say it? Farsali oil to mix with full coverage foundations because I don't like full coverage, but I like certain foundations. So just to like loosen it up a little bit. See, I've never really been one for like foundation with brushes, and I haven't fully decided if I am one for that yet. I also feel like a brush doesn't always give you the best like product usage. Like I feel like it soaks up a lot of your product, which is rude. Okay, next we're gonna move into concealer. I recently re-found my Maybelline Age Rewind, which I totally forgot that I loved. So we're just gonna use that in the under eye region and then also on the lid as primer as well. The only thing that I've noticed is that this concealer is really pink compared to my super yellow, oh my God, compared to my super yellow foundation, but I mean, it's fine. To work this concealer in, I'm just using another brush from the Jaclyn Hill Favorites. All the brushes I'm using today are coming from there. This is the E8. It's basically just a smaller version of the brush I used for my foundation. So, cool. Okay, so I just set my concealer on my eyelids with just a, you know, neutral shadow as always, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes and the rest of my face with my Laura Mercier powder. And then I also just got this Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, which I've actually been liking. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start with the Maybelline powder. And I'm gonna put that all over my face. And to do that, I'm gonna use the biggest brush I've ever owned. This thing is freaking huge. This is like the E41. Do you guys care? Tell me, please comment below and tell me if you care about the numbers or if you think it's kind of a waste of breath. Because anytime like I watch influencers that say the numbers, I'm always like, that's cool, but that's like, how many people actually have these brushes though, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and do my under eyes with the Mercier powder. This is the M438. It's like a nice dome brush and it's cool, you know, like it works to put it under there, but I feel like number one, it's not really much of a bake, and number two, like it just really spits a lot of product out into oblivion. Put that little excess on the nose. Waste not, want not. Okay, I'm gonna check back my handy dandy Instagram poll, and we are 82 to 18 on the everyday look. Jordan, you voted for brown smoky eye?
Yeah.
Just to bring up the votes probably, right?
I see your everyday look every day.
That is true. Let's do it. I mean, my everyday look is also brown. We are going to jump into the Shade and Light palette. So we're gonna take this fluffy brush. It's just kind of got like a little bit of a dome shape. This is the R37, and I'm just gonna dip it into this middle shade here that's been practically completely used. And I'm just gonna messily swipe that across my crease. It doesn't have to be super precise or anything. Like, we're not worried about it. And then down into the outer corner, V, whatever you want to call it. Like, this is supposed to be like a quick, really quick like look. It's nothing crazy. So that's also kind of why I use the bronzer for it. So it's kind of like you're not dipping into too many places. Okay, once we have that color built up, I'm gonna go into this darker shade from the Shade and Light with a smaller brush, just as fluffy though. This is the E17, and I'm just gonna go right in the lower lid area, outer corner, and just deepen it up a little bit for a little bit of depth and dramas. Although I feel like this doesn't really cut it. Kind of forgot to zoom you guys in for the eyes, but like at least it's a pretty easy look. You don't really have to be too precise, you know, like I said. It's just a one and done situation. Okay, and I mean, just for personal preference, I like to have my outer corner a little bit darker, even on a slow day. So I'm gonna dip into Subculture really quick. I'm just gonna hit it with Fudge here on the same brush, the E17 or whatever I was just using. And just right low out this direction. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna jump back to that first brush I was using, the R37, and I'm just gonna swipe over it. I didn't get any extra product on here. I'm just kind of diffusing it so that it blends out with the rest. Do you know? I'm just gonna jump back to this brush that I used to put my Mercier powder on, the M438. I'm just gonna wipe away all that translucent and hop to the lower lash line here. Still using that R37, I'm just gonna swipe the brush across my lower lash line. Maybe put a little product on there because there's literally nothing on my brush. Cool. And then, wait, where'd that brush go? And then back to the brush that we were using, the E17 that had the darker shade on it. I'm just gonna put that right on the outer corner here. I'm like looking at myself and I totally realized that I forgot to wipe away the translucent powder off my nose. It looked a little creepy. Yuck. Okay, go ahead and curl your lashes and throw some mascara on. I'm gonna do lashes because I'm about that life. You do you though. For Christmas, Jordan got me a bunch of lashes. He got me some Demi Wispies, which I hadn't worn in forever, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot you loved those, you know? So I've been using them again, and it's super fun and cute. So we're just gonna drop those down. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like, pretty much the #1 reason I wear lashes on the daily is because I just don't have the patience to, like, oh my god, work my natural lashes to like a good, you know, like they're too clumpy or they're too, like, you know, not looking good, and I just don't ever want to worry about moving them. Okay, so that is on. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line mascara. One of my favorite things about this look is that it's so friggin' easy to take from day to night. I've literally worn this the last like 3 days in a row. I would just wear it during the day, and then when I was like getting ready to go out at night, I would just throw some liner on my lower lash line and across my upper lash line, maybe add a little bit of a darker brown shadow to the outer corner, and then it's basically like you're ready for the town, you know? Okay, let's finish off the eyes really quick with highlight. I'm gonna use the Naked 2 palette, and I'm gonna go with Booty Call here. Just like a nice white shimmer, pretty much. But it's nice and subtle, which is perfect for this look. So I'm just gonna swipe that across the brow bone. Just in the arch area of the brow bone. And then right on that inner corner as well. Okay, now let's jump to face. I'm going to start with contour, obviously, and I'm gonna use my Shade and Light. I have been sleeping on this for so long because I've been so like wrapped up in Hoola bronzer, but I've been tanning more recently, and I just feel like Hoola ain't cutting it anymore. So I'm just gonna dip into the middle shade here with this giant brush. This is the R2. So how was Christmas, everyone? How was New Year's? What did you guys get up to? I had a lot of family time. At Christmas. I mean, it was our first year, obviously, like married, so we had a lot more decisions to make, in the sense that like usually the last few years we've just been doing like our separate Christmas mornings with our own families, and then meeting up for like the family meals. But this year we did like Christmas together, so we did Christmas morning together, and then we went to my mom's house, did Christmas morning, we went to his parents' house, did Christmas morning, then we went to his grandparents' house and did lunch, and then we went to my mom's house and did dinner. So it was like such a long day, I feel like. I mean, it was an amazing day though, it was so fun. Poor Jordan was hungover. He's right out there. But yeah, it was pretty sweet. And then for New Year's, we kind of just like laid low. We stayed home and made a drinking game out of NHL 18, which like, first of all, I'm really bad at. Secondly, I get a lot of penalties, unfortunately. And the rule was like every time the whistle is blown, you drink, which was shitty for someone who gets a lot of penalties because the whistle was blown like all the time. So it was good, it was fun. And then obviously we got really hungry and we didn't have any food in our house because why would we? So we biked down to good old 7-Eleven for some taquitos in like the snow and cold at like 2 a.m. And it was great and it wasn't that bad. And then we got there and they didn't have any fucking taquitos. And I was pissed, I was so upset. So we got pizza pops instead and Pringles. Wasn't bad, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Okay, let's do some blush. Honestly, I've never owned Sephora brand anything. And I was looking at Tarte Party. That blush is so pretty. My sister has it and like it ruined my life because then I wanted it and they didn't have it in stock, of course. So I was like, listen, what is the closest thing to that? And she was like, this is pretty close. Hysterical. It's shade number 11, I guess. And I'm gonna take that on this this Morphe M530. I really like this blush because it has like really fine gold flecks in it, which is gonna look really good with my trophy wife if it ever shows up. I'm actually pissed. I ordered it on Boxing Day, and I get the holiday season is busy or whatever, but tracking said it was gonna be here on January 2nd, and on January 2nd it said it was in Chilliwack at 8:30 in the morning, and it never came. Where the hell is it? And also I really want that oil too, that Farsali oil thing stuff. Should we highlight, I guess, right? Since I don't have my fucking trophy wife, I'm just gonna go with the usual Anastasia Gleam Glow Kit. And like, as usual, we're gonna hit it with Starburst and Mimosa. One day that'll change. One day very soon, I hope. Okay, this brush, you guys know how I use that Cover FX cream foundation brush for like a century. This brush has superseded that one. This is the M510. It is really light and fluffy and just, it's actually everything that I didn't know I needed in my life. I was like, I'm never gonna switch from that Cover FX brush, but I did, and it's poppin'. Like, I love this brush because you can just get a nice strong punch of highlight. My tummy just growled so loud. And then just to blend the highlight, and I'm just gonna go back over with my blush brush really quick, just in those areas, to make sure. I guess. Can I bother you to do me one more favor? Sure. In my backpack is my Fenty Beauty lip gloss. Could you bring that over, please? Thank you, sir. Special delivery. Gloss bomb, baby. You guys, I always use my setting spray before I put my highlight on, and I didn't do that today. Let's just set now. I mean, we have to do it anyways, so. This is the Kat Von D Locket. Okay guys, this is about it. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you guys want to see next time and what your everyday look is. Follow me on Instagram. I have two. I have my personal, which is Haley Craig, and I have my hair page, which is the Thehaleyproject. And obviously follow me here, subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time. Bye. Are you recording right now? No. What should I do?